For years, cheap meant compromised. You get gutless engines or components that failed before the first oil change. But this year, that stigma is dead. These 15 bikes I'm about to reveal prove you don't need to spend $20,000 to get a motorcycle that's fast, reliable, and genuinely fun to ride. They are the best budget bikes you can buy right now. Number 15, the Honda Navi. We begin with the absolute cheapest highway, kinda-legal motorcycle you can buy in North America. The Honda Navi is a glorious mini motorcycle that defies categorization. It is essentially a ruckus engine stuffed into a Grom frame, wrapped in plastic that looks like a toy. But do not buy it for your underage nephew, because this mini bike features a 109 cubic centimeter air-cooled single-cylinder engine that produces a modest 8 horsepower. It uses a CVT automatic transmission, meaning there is no clutch and no shifting. You just twist the throttle and go, which removes the intimidation factor for new riders entirely. It weighs only 236 pounds, making it lighter than most dirt bikes. A unique feature is the lockable storage box located where the engine would normally be on a regular motorcycle, which is big enough for a jacket, a laptop, or a six-pack of soda. The ergonomics are tiny but surprisingly accommodating. The seat height is a very approachable 30 inches, making it accessible for almost anyone, regardless of inseam. You sit upright with your knees tucked in tight. It feels like riding a BMX bike with an engine attached. It is surprisingly roomy for taller riders, though you will look hilarious to everyone driving by. This bike is perfect for the college campus or the urban jungle. It tops out at roughly 55 miles per hour, so you must stay off the interstate. But on surface streets, it is a weapon of mass enjoyment. Kevin, a college student from Florida, shares his experience. I bought it brand new with money I made delivering pizzas. It costs $3 to fill the tank. I ride it to class every day. It's impossible to ride without smiling. People ask me about it more than my dad's Harley. If you want to join the club, a new Navi costs an unbelievable $1,807. On the used market, you can find them barely ridden for $1,500. But if the Navi is too toy-like for you and you crave a manual transmission with retro racing style, the next bike shrinks a Ducati Panigale into a bite-sized package. Number 14, the CF Moto Papio SS. If the Honda Grom is the king of minis, the CF Moto Papio SS is the rebellious jester. This is a retro racer mini bike that oozes style for pennies. It looks like a Ducati Panigale that shrank in the wash. It features a 126 cubic centimeter air-cooled single-cylinder engine, making 12 horsepower. Crucially, it has a 6-speed transmission, which is a huge advantage over the Grom's 5-speed gearbox. This extra gear allows you to actually hit 65 miles per hour comfortably, opening up short highway hops. It features distinct dual headlights and a half fairing that gives it legitimate cafe racer vibes that turn heads everywhere. The ergonomics are sporty but small. The clip-on handlebars are mounted low, forcing you into a tuck. It is a mini sport bike in every sense. The seat height is low, but the foot pegs are high for cornering clearance, allowing you to lean it over until your knees scrape the asphalt. It feels aggressive and playful, begging you to wring its neck at every opportunity. This machine is perfect for pit bike racing or weekend hooliganism. It is a toy, but a very fast toy. Sarah from California writes, I wanted a Grom, but everyone has one. The Papio SS looks so much cooler. I take it to the kart track on weekends and drag my knee. It's the most fun I've had for $3 grand. You can pick up a brand new model for $3,299. Used examples are already appearing for around $2,500. If you're enjoying this video, kindly show us some support by liking this video. Also, we'd love you to subscribe to our channel so that more videos like this will come your way. However, maybe you aren't interested in racing. Maybe you want a proper, full-size British-style roadster that brings classic cool to the masses. Number 13, the Royal Enfield Hunter 350. Royal Enfield is the master of budget retro, and the Hunter 350 is their masterpiece of accessibility. It is designed specifically for new riders who want a bike that looks vintage but rides modern. It features the J-Series 349 cubic centimeter air oil-cooled single. It produces 20 horsepower and 20 foot-pounds of torque. It is not fast. Top speed is around 75 miles per hour. and it takes a while to get there. But the engine is buttery smooth and sounds like a classic British thumper. It gets roughly 80 miles per gallon, making it practically free to run. The ergonomics are urban-focused. The frame geometry is steeper than other Enfields for quicker steering response in city traffic. The seat height is 31 inches. The bars are wide and upright. It feels dense and high quality, made of real metal, not plastic. It gives you the sensation of riding a big bike without the weight or the intimidation. This is perfect for the style-conscious city rider. If you want to look cool at the coffee shop without spending Triumph money, this is it. Mark from London says, "It's my first bike. It's forgiving. The clutch is light. It looks like a proper motorbike from the 60s. I ride it through heavy traffic every day, and it never overheats or complains." A brand new Hunter will set you back $3,999. Used ones are a steal at $3,200. Style is great, but sometimes you need a tool. The next bike is an agricultural legend that Honda finally brought to the US to conquer the farm and the trail. Number 12, the Honda XR 150L. This is the farm truck of motorcycles. Honda finally brought this agricultural legend to the US market, and it is the ultimate utility machine. It is built to survive the apocalypse. It features a 149 cubic centimeter air-cooled carbureted single. Yes, carbureted. It is simple technology that you can fix with a screwdriver in the middle of nowhere. It makes roughly 12 horsepower. It comes standard with a massive cargo rack on the back capable of carrying firewood or groceries. It has long travel suspension that can handle potholes, gravel, and jumps without bottoming out. The ergonomics are upright and comfortable. The seat is thick and plush, unlike the concrete planks found on most dual sports. The seat height is nominally 33 inches, but the suspension sags a lot when you sit on it, making it accessible even for shorter riders. This is perfect for the rural explorer or the RV owner. It is light enough to hang off the back of a camper van and tough enough to explore any fire road you find. Dave from Utah shares, "I bought two for the price of 1 KTM. Me and my son ride them everywhere. We drop them in the rocks, pick them up, and keep going. It's not fast, but it will go places a BMW GS can't." The price is shockingly low at $3,099 new. Used ones hold value well, but can be found for $2,500. Farm trucks are useful, but what if you need a highway commuter that looks aggressive and offers Japanese reliability? Number 11, the Kawasaki Z500. Kawasaki updated their legendary 400 platform, boring it out to a 500 to maintain dominance in the lightweight class. The Z500 is the quintessential first big bike. It does everything well and costs almost nothing to run. It features a 451 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin. It produces 51 horsepower. It is punchy, rev-happy, and bulletproof. It features a slipper clutch and a lightweight trellis frame. It weighs only 366 pounds, making it incredibly agile. The ergonomics are Sugomi style. You sit in the bike with a slight forward lean to the handlebars. It is aggressive enough for canyon carving, but upright enough for commuting without back pain. It is very narrow between the knees, inspiring confidence at stops. This is perfect for the commuter who wants weekend fun. It will do 0 to 60 faster than most sports cars and get 60 mpg while doing it. Jessica from Austin says, "I upgraded from a Ninja 250. The Z500 feels like a rocket ship in comparison. It's so light I can flick it around potholes effortlessly. Insurance is cheap and it looks mean. You can buy a new Z500 for $5,500. Used models are starting to appear around $4,800. Japanese naked bikes are efficient, but the next entry proves that you can get premium British finishing and a gold anodized front end for less than $5,000. Number 10. The Triumph Speed 400. Triumph shocked the world by partnering with Bajaj to build a budget bike that actually feels like a Triumph. The Speed 400 brings premium British finishing to the entry-level price point. It features a 398 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine. It makes 39 horsepower. It is surprisingly peppy and eager to revive. It features inverted big piston forks, a ride-by-wire throttle, and traction control. The paint finish and the gold anodized forks look like they belong on a bike costing twice as much. The ergonomics are neutral roadster. The seat is 31 inches. The bars are wide and command authority. It fits a wide range of riders comfortably. It feels substantial and planted, not toy-like. This is perfect for the sophisticated beginner. If you want a bike that earns respect at the distinguished gentleman's ride but costs less than a used Honda, this is it. Arthur from Manchester writes, I've owned big Triumphs for years. I bought the Speed 400 as a runabout. It's brilliant. It has that Triumph DNA. The finish is flawless. It's the best value bike on the market, period. A brand new Speed 400 costs $4,995. Used ones are hovering around $4,200. Refinement is nice, but sometimes you just want to rip through the city like a hooligan. The next bike strips down a sport bike to create the ultimate urban brawler. Number 9, the Yamaha MT-03, the master of torque. Moniker might be a stretch for a 300, but the MT-03 is a riot. It uses the engine from the R3 sport bike, but strips away the plastic for a raw urban brawler vibe. It features a 321 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin. It makes 41 horsepower. It loves to rev to 12,000 RPM. It is smooth, reliable, and exciting. The front face looks like a transformer, giving it a distinctive presence on the street. The ergonomics are upright and comfortable. The tank is sculpted to fit your knees perfectly. It is very low and accessible. It feels incredibly light and agile in city traffic, allowing you to filter through gaps that bigger bikes can't touch. This is perfect for the urban assassin. It slices through gridlock better than anything else. Tyler from New York says, I live in Brooklyn. The MT-03 is the perfect city bike. It's narrow enough to split lanes, fast enough for the BQE, and nobody tries to steal it because it's not a flashy sport bike. It's a tank. A new MT-03 costs $4,999. You can find used examples for $3,800. Quick pit stop. Pause the video for a second. We are halfway through the list of budget saviors, and I have a serious question. Would you rather buy a brand new budget bike with a warranty or a 10-year-old premium bike with miles? Tell me in the comments below. Are you team new or team used? I want to see a debate down there. Okay, let's get back to saving money. City riding is fun, but what if you crave the open road on a bike that looks like a custom build? The next machine brings bobber style to the middleweight class without the custom price tag. Number 8, the Royal Enfield Shotgun 650. If you want a cruiser that isn't a cookie cutter Honda Rebel, the Shotgun 650 is the new cool kid on the block. It is a bobber style custom straight from the factory. It features the legendary 648 cubic centimeter air oil cooled parallel twin. It makes 47 horsepower and 38 foot-pounds of torque. It has a 270-degree crank that gives it a lovely rumble. It is built like a tank, using real steel fenders and side panels rather than cheap plastic. The ergonomics are unique. It has mid-set foot pegs and flat bars. You sit in a commanding, slightly aggressive posture. The seat is a solo floating unit, though a passenger pad is included if you want to ruin the lines. It is heavy, but it carries the weight low. This is perfect for the custom enthusiast. It is a blank canvas that looks great stock but begs to be modified. Leo from Chicago says, I traded my Sportster for the Shotgun. The Enfield engine is smoother and just as fun. The build quality is shocking for the price. It feels solid. I get asked what it is at every stoplight. A new Shotgun costs $6,890. Used ones are hard to find but expect to pay $6,000. Cruising is cool, but carving corners is better. The next bike has been completely reinvented to be the sharpest tool in the budget shed. Number 7, the KTM 390 Duke Gen 3. The corner rocket has been completely redesigned. The Gen 3 Duke 390 is barely a budget bike anymore in terms of specs. It is a premium lightweight weapon. It features a 399 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single. It makes 44 horsepower and 29 foot-pounds of torque. It features adjustable suspension for both rebound and compression, launch control, and a track mode. These are features usually found on $20,000 bikes. The ergonomics are aggressive. The seat is lower than the old model, but the pegs are high. You are pushed over the front wheel to attack corners. It is sharp, twitchy, and exhilarating. This is perfect for the Canyon Carver on a budget. It will embarrass 600cc sport bikes on tight roads because of its lightweight. Miguel from Spain writes, "The new 390 is insane. The adjustable suspension lets me dial it in for the track. It brakes harder than my old 600. It's not a beginner bike, it's a weapon for anyone." The new price is $6,299. Used models are settling around $5,500. Aggression is fun, but sometimes reliability and a low seat height are what you really need. The next bike is the savior of the cruiser market. Number 6. The Honda Rebel 500. This is the gold standard of modern metric cruisers. The Rebel 500 saved the cruiser segment for young people. It is minimalist, reliable, and infinitely customizable. It features a 471 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin. It makes 46 horsepower. It is the same engine as the CB500 line, bulletproof and smooth. It uses a chain drive. It looks like a bobber right off the floor with its fat tires and blacked-out components. The ergonomics are super relaxed. The seat height is 27.2 inches. It is incredibly low. The pegs are mid-mounted, not too far forward. It fits short riders perfectly, but can feel cramped for those over 6 feet. This is perfect for the entry-level cruiser rider. It holds its resale value better than almost any bike on this list. Amanda from Ohio says, "I bought my Rebel 3 years ago. I've put 15,000 miles on it. It has never needed a repair. It's fast enough for the highway, but easy to manage in the city. I love it." A new Rebel 500 is $6,499. Used ones are rock steady at $5,000. Cruisers stay on the road, but what if you want to explore the dirt without giving up highway capability? Suzuki just updated a legend after 25 years of waiting. Number 5. The Suzuki DRZ400S. After 25 years, Suzuki finally updated the DRZ400. The new DRZ400S is the dual sport everyone has been waiting for. It brings modern tech to a legendary platform without ruining the simplicity. It features a 398 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single. It now has fuel injection and a 6-speed transmission. Finally, no more searching for a non-existent 6th gear on the highway. It makes roughly 38 horsepower. It has updated KYB suspension and a modern chassis. The ergonomics are typical dirt bike. The seat is high at 37 inches. It is narrow and flat. It is designed for standing up. It is not a tourer, but the new engine's smoothness makes highway stints bearable. This is perfect for the do-it-all rider. It is a dirt bike that can commute, or a commuter that can ride single track. Brian, a longtime DRZ owner, says, "I waited 2 decades for this. The fuel injection is crisp, and the 6th gear changes everything. I can actually ride to the trails at 70 mph without screaming the engine. It's the perfect dual sport." The new price is $7,100. It is too new for a used market, but look for deals around MSRP. Dual sports are versatile, but if you want to look like a Moto 3 racer on the street, there is a Chinese challenger with wings. Number 4. The CF Moto 450 SS. This is the bike that forced Kawasaki to update the Ninja 400. The CF Moto 450 SS is a sport bike that offers premium features for a bargain price. It looks like a spaceship. It features a 450 cubic centimeter parallel twin with a 270-degree crank. It sounds like a V-twin. It makes 50 horsepower. It comes standard with Brembo brakes and winglets. Yes, aerodynamic winglets on a budget bike. It has a TFT display with navigation built in. The ergonomics are sporty but comfortable. The clip-ons are raised slightly. The seat is supportive. It fits into the sport touring category of comfort while looking like a super sport. This is perfect for the track day novice. It has the brakes in the chassis to learn fast riding without the cost. Chris from Florida says, "I was skeptical of a Chinese bike, but the fit and finish blew me away. It sounds amazing stock. I've tracked it 5 times and it hasn't skipped a beat. For $5,600, it's a steal." A new 450 SS costs $5,699. Used ones can be found for $4,500. We have cleared the commuters. We have cleared the retro cruisers. What remains are the kings of the budget world. And the number one bike? The unicorn that combines off-road capability with highway speed for a price that makes the Europeans cry. Hide your wallet. These deals are dangerous. Number 3. The Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. The Himalayan 450 is a complete reinvention of the classic adventurer. It went from a slow tractor to a legitimate global explorer. It features the Sherpa 452 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single. It makes 40 horsepower. It features ride-by-wire, riding modes, and a tripper dash with Google Maps integration. It has Showa suspension with massive travel for soaking up rocks. The ergonomics are built for the long haul. The seat is adjustable. The tank is narrow for standing. It fits tall riders exceptionally well. It feels robust and ready to be dropped. This is perfect for the world traveler on a budget. It will go anywhere a BMW GS will go for a fraction of the price. Raj from India says, "The new engine is a gem. It cruises at 80 miles per hour effortlessly. I took it to Ladakh and the suspension soaked up everything. It's the best ad bike for the money, hands down." A new Himalayan is $5,799. Used ones are starting to appear for $5,000. Adventure is great, but sometimes you just want the undisputed king of the street, the default choice. Number 2, the Kawasaki Ninja 500, the king of the class. The Ninja 500 replaces the 400 as the default answer for what sport bike should I buy? It balances performance, reliability, and resale value perfectly. It features the new 451 cubic centimeter parallel twin. It makes 51 horsepower. It is torque-rich and fast. It has new aggressive styling that mimics the ZX6R. It features the KIPASS keyless ignition system on the SE models. The ergonomics are the benchmark. It is sporty enough to look cool, but the handlebars are high enough that your wrists don't hurt. The fairing provides excellent wind protection. This is perfect for everyone. Beginners start on it, experts race it, commuters save gas on it. Mike from Toronto says, "You just can't beat a Ninja. Parts are everywhere. It's fast enough to lose your license, but easy enough to learn on. I ride mine every day." A new Ninja 500 is $5,299. Used ones are around $4,500. But the number one spot goes to the unicorn. The bike that combined lightweight agility with serious off-road specs for a price that made the competition cry. Number 1. The CF Moto Ibex 450. This is the bike that broke the internet. The Ibex 450, or 450 MT in other markets, is the unicorn everyone asked for. A lightweight, twin-cylinder adventure bike with real off-road specs for a budget price. It features the 449 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine, making 44 horsepower, but the magic is the chassis. It has KYB adjustable suspension with 8 inches of travel. It has tubeless cross-spoke wheels with a 21-inch front. It weighs roughly 385 pounds dry. The ergonomics are rally-inspired. The seat is flat. The bars are high. The windshield is adjustable on the fly. It feels like a mini Yamaha T7. It is approachable yet capable. This is perfect for the real adventure rider, the person who actually goes off-road and wants a light bike that can still do highway miles. Dan from Colorado writes, "I sold my Heavy Tiger 900 for the Ibex. I have zero regrets. It handles single track like a dirt bike, but cruises home at 75 miles per hour. For $6,500, it makes every other ADV bike look overpriced." A new Ibex 450 is $6,499. Used ones are holding strong at $5,800. Click here to continue the ride with us, and show us you have an iron pulse too by liking this video and subscribe in order to join the tribe.